What's up, everybody? It's good to see y'all tonight. Y'all do me a favor and you hit that like, that share, and subscribe. Angel, go ahead and tell them what the channel is about and everything like that.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. This is mine and Rebel's channel, The Tattoo Couple. We started this channel a couple years ago, and we started with kind of true crime and stuff like that. Now it's kind of the channel is about to get to know us and to be a difference in the community with homeless people and our wonderful veterans. That's what this channel is about, being a difference in somebody's life and y'all hearing our stories and supporting veterans and our homeless community. That's what the channel's about. Good to see you guys. Hey, Beagle Mom.
Hey, Beagle Mom. If y'all are in the bushes hiding, come on in and say hello. Let me go ahead and do this. Open up your camera there, Angel. Let me do this. I done forgot how to do this. How do I do the blurry background? Like that. There we go. I like a blurry background. All right, guys. Well, today I went out and I interviewed a gentleman named Andy who is homeless here in Bristol. And I'll bring that up in just a minute. Go ahead and talk to him, Angel, for a minute.
I hope y'all have had a wonderful week. I don't know why I'm echoing. Hold on, give me a minute. I don't know. I hope y'all have had a wonderful week. Today we went into, as Reb was going to tell you guys, we went into a local park in this area, and that's where a lot of the homeless people hang out. And it's actually a veterans park. That's the park is where me and Rebel got married at. And there was several people there but I've noticed some homeless people are private and don't want to interview. So Rebel came across this. I stayed in the car with the youngins, but Rebel came across this gentleman, and he was eligible, as in like willing to do an interview for Rebel. So Rebel has the clip from it, and is going to share it with you guys, and then we're going to talk about it. Hello, Mary Jane. Good to see you, honey.
People are saying my link ain't working to the channel. Hold on. What? You still there, babe?
Yeah, I am. I'm just smoking, so I didn't want to be on camera. I do not know. Like I said, I stayed in the car with the babies, and him and Tyler interviewed him. So I'm not really for sure, but I'm sure there was some veterans there. We just didn't get a chance to talk to all of them. Or Rebel didn't get a chance to talk to all of them.
There was a. No, he's not a veteran, Beagle Mom, but he said there was a few veterans there, but they were gone over at the you'll hear about it at the
Hello, Nani. Good to see you, honey.
It's a
well,
church.
Brooklyn.
It's a church. But I'm gonna bring up the video. I got it. Let me get this open. Give me just a second.
We love you too, Nani. We love you all. Thank you for here.
We love you all. Thank you for here.
I hope each and every one of you guys have had a wonderful week so far. Our babies are on fall break, so they got out of school early today. They are out tomorrow, and then they're out Monday.
Yes. I'm trying to get the video up. Oh, it is getting cold.
It is getting cold.
Here we go.
It is getting cold.
Let's see here. All right, this is, like I said, this gentleman, his name is Andy, and he is, hey, what's up, redneck? So we're getting ready to share the screen, and that way y'all can see it. All right, let me know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it, Angel?
Yes, my YouTube's not on. Yes, my YouTube's not on, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't have it on over here. Let me get it on here right quick, guys. James, take this to Hunter. Tell him to call Riley.
Is that any better,
All right,
guys?
bye.
Is that any better, guys? I took Rebels off.
Echoes off.
Hey, Chris. All right. So we're getting ready to watch it. And like I said, this is me interviewing. So y'all tell me if y'all can hear it. I hope it works good and loud for you. Make sure it's turned all the way up. All right. All right, here we go, guys. What's up, everybody? We're going to do an interview with friend that I found here in the park in Bristol, Virginia. They're homeless, so I'm gonna interview them, and they'll be on the podcast tonight. They'll be on the podcast tonight. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. And we'll go from there. So go ahead.
My real name's Andrew, but they go by Andy.
Andrew goes by Andy. How long have you been homeless?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. Are you? I'm trying to get you out of this. Are you originally from Bristol?
No, I'm originally from Tazewell.
If you don't care. Hold on a minute, guys, and I'll bring it back. Here, if you want to, you can tell why you became homeless.
See, I became homeless because 3 years ago, on my 18th birthday, I came out to my mom, and she was like, "No, this is not okay." So she was like, "Bye, get out of my house." And I was like, in my mind, I was thinking at the time, well,
Thank you, Mary Jane.
I guess that's better than, living under her house and not being able to be loved who I want to love.
Right.
So I came down here. I realized being homeless ain't as fun as you want it to be, because I was 2 years, when I first came down here, I fell in with the wrong crowd, started doing drugs. And now a lot of homeless people, that's how they first start drugs, because they come out here at young ages and they fall in with the wrong crowd. And it breaks my heart. And I tell a lot of the homeless kids out here, if I catch them with a bubble, I'm going to break it over the damn head.
Good.
Because I'm a year clean now.
Well, congratulations.
And I wouldn't go back to it, because that's one step closer to me getting fentanyl and dying. So that's why I try to empathize. And like, I have Narcan people, but when I Narcan people, I take off running as soon as I do it, because I know when they wake up, they're gonna be ready to hit somebody. So,
Right.
Any other questions?
So yeah, where do you sleep?
So right now I'm sitting in the woods, no tent, just some blankets over me and a blanket underneath me, and hoping I don't land in poison ivy.
Right.
Because I toss and turn in my sleep. Also, I have some mental health issues, which doesn't help being homeless. I have my bipolar and depressive. So I have type 1 and type 2 PTSD, and bad anxiety, and also I have autism. So I've got a lot of shit going on, and people don't realize that. Yeah, I may, I don't tell lies, but I'll have to backtrack if I say something wrong. Like if I'm telling a story, I might mess up, say something a little off.
Right.
And I have to backtrack and be like, wait, I meant this. It came out wrong. And they'll be like, oh, okay, that makes more sense now. But it's because, like, your mind gets warped after a while. You meet new people, and it's crazy. It is.
Right.
We had when I was first coming out here, we had a girl, and I mean, she was like sister to me instantly. Me and her knew each other for about 3 months. Well,
me, her, and some more of her friends was walking down the street, and she said, "I think I'm good, Andy. You can, go your way, and I'll go mine." I went my way. Well, I wish I wouldn't have went my own way, because if I didn't, she'd probably still be alive today. She was under the bridge, stabbed to death. So we don't know who did it. I have my suspicions on who did it, but I haven't went to the police with it, because it's just, like I said, suspicions. So I can't really point nobody out and be wrong and then put somebody in jail for something they didn't do.
Right.
But if it's who I think it is, then he has been known to stab people before. So, and he was the way the video looked on camera, he had asked her to one of the men had asked her to do stuff with him, and when she said no, it looked like he got angry. But I don't know if that would have been led. That was the motive right there.
Right.
But I don't know if that would have led to her getting killed. And that's when that opened my eyes to like, wow, you don't know people out here. You think you do, and then the next thing you know, you're getting stabbed or shot or claimed. This is my favorite one. I hate a thief. I hate a liar, and I hate a fucking cheater. About me and this dude, we went through high school together. When we both became homeless, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be by your side." We were dating for 7 years. Well, I thought I knew him really well, and I was wrong. He pulled a knife on me. He hit me. That's when I left him, and my homeboys fucked him up. He called the police saying that we fucked him up for no reason, and I straight up told the police he pulled a knife, and they had to do to protect me.
Right.
And then the cops said, "Well, then we're not going to do shit about it. Y'all have a nice day," and walked off.
Well,
But some of the cops around here are understanding about stuff like that, and some of them, they're just pure out dicks.
right.
I mean, the cops will do anything they can to harass us around here. All we have to be, like, in the park, we have to be sitting up straight. We cannot be sleeping, because if not, we go to jail for camping.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to ask you. Now I know on Tennessee side it's a felony.
You get a felony charge on here. It's just a misdemeanor for trespassing and stuff. But even if you're caught in an abandoned house in Tennessee side, you will go to jail and get a felony charge when it's stupid.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really is, because what do you expect us to do? And then I don't like the fact that the president is trying to make it illegal to be homeless everywhere. I mean, some of us can't help it. Like I said, my mom kicked me out for being gay. I can't help that. I didn't make that choice for her.
Right.
But I still love her, and I am the oldest son, and if it came down to me having to pull the plug on her, I wouldn't be able to do it, because that's still my mom at the end of the day.
Right. Now, where do you get food at?
There's a shelter right up here, and every day at 5:30, they feed lunch or dinner. But most of the time when they serve it, like a hamburger, is the meat still pink. Or there's some of the meat we won't even eat because we call it Mr. Meat. This is something you give to your dog. So the meat's not, like, the food here is not good quality, and we don't deserve that. We're still human.
Right.
Like the Salvation Army, when they feed lunch, it's good. But when they feed breakfast, the fries are cold, the chicken's cold. They can't warm it up for us.
It depends on who's working, I guess.
Yeah, but at the same time, they still need to have a little bit of common courtesy.
Right. I understand.
Now I get it if it's just Sam working by himself, because he's the only one there sometimes, and that's different. That's understandable.
Right.
But if it's like 4 or 5 volunteers, well, can one of them go in there and whip up something?
They should be able to. Now
And then we have hunts. Now hunts, I love hunts. Their food's always good. It's never, anything bad. And if you need prayer, there's a preacher that will come and pray with you that's already on campus. So that's good. And then you got showers. But see, with the showers, that's the only thing I don't like about hunts, is because you have your name on a list. And there's no telling when they're going to get your name. And if they don't see you out there, they won't come find you. They will just skip you and come back to you.
Right.
So it's no telling if you're going to get a shower or not that day.
So see now, hunts must be new, because last time I heard there wasn't a place to take showers here except if you went to the Salvation Army.
Well, the Hunts is a church right here on the Virginia side. It's on, I forgot what street it's on, but it's called Hunts Baptist Memorial. It's been since I was first out here.
Okay.
But like I said, when I first came out here, honestly, I was scared to death, because I didn't know. I mean, I walked down here from Tazewell. I didn't have no way down here.
That's a long walk.
So eventually I just stopped, went to the hospital, Abingdon Hospital, stopped at Abingdon Hospital, and I needed to check up because my asthma got that bad. Well, they sent me down here in a Medicaid cab to the Sally. And when I got out, we call it Sally because it's easier to pronounce.
Right.
For those of you that don't know that. But when we go down there, it's like, I started freaking out, I started crying, thinking I was going to get raped, stabbed, murdered. Something was going to happen. I knew it, I just didn't know what. Since I've been out here, I've been jumped 3 times, been put in the hospital. Because, yes, I am bipolar. Yes, I'm going to snap. Especially when you bring up my dead family. People like to do that all the time here to get on my nerves. And I've told people, I will break your fucking nose. Don't bring my family into it. Don't do it.
Right.
Because they're dead, leave them lie. Don't make them toss and turn in their grave.
Of course. So, is it, it's getting ready to be winter. So, like I said, I'm doing this podcast and I'm trying to help homeless people,
Yeah.
and I'm also trying to help homeless veterans because
Yeah.
I love my veterans. If it wasn't for veterans,
Oh yeah, I
none
know
of this
that.
would be here.
I tell them every day I was to meet one, I'm like, thank you for your services. I don't have the balls to go in the military, but thank you for your services.
Right. So
Uh,
now, what would you need since winter's coming up?
So for that, most of us we start looking for like propane heaters because we know that with them we can easily get the resources for those.
Right.
Or we get like some of us will get a bunch of like perfumes and we'll like put them in a jar and burn them because
Right.
it keeps at least a little bit of heat. And we need like we normally if some of us sleep in tents with a bunch of like we'll get sleeping bags and stuff them with like pillows and blankets to keep us comfortable. But like even with me, like me and my sister, we both have arthritis. Mine's in my hips and my knee because right here
Yeah, I see the
I
scar.
had a cyst with MRSA in it and they had to cut it out.
Mm.
So I have arthritis in my knees, my hands, and when it gets cold, my bones feel it.
Oh,
My
yeah.
sister, she will bitch the whole day because of her bones aching. And it stresses me out. But hopefully come Tuesday of next week, we should be in an apartment. So,
Well, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
it'll be me, my mom, my street mom, and my street sister. So we'll all have us place. And then well, it depends on when he gets down here. Me and my fiance will be hopefully living together by the end. But we don't know when he's going to come down here or not.
So most of you would use could
Tents,
use
sleeping
socks,
bags, yes.
tents.
Good shoes, good supportive shoes. Because see, if we don't have this grip, you're gonna fall. There's too much ice for us to be
Oh,
walking
yeah.
without no grip on our shoes.
Especially since you're right here near this little
Parks.
pond and the park here.
Yeah, one day I was walking. I don't remember what I had to do, but I was walking on this. Oh, my dog had to get some water because I had a dog at the time, and I was letting her run on these rocks, and I fell head first right in the cold water, and I was freezing. That shit sucks.
So socks, toboggans, coats, tents, blankets, warm clothes.
Tents, blankets, warm clothes, and Haven, what pisses me off at the Salvation Army is because they used to give you 7 outfits. They put
Right.
it down to 3 because
Right.
they're like, 3 outfits should last you a week. 3 outfits is not going to last a fucking week. At least 7 outfits, because that way, by the end of the week, we know, hey, we gotta wash our clothes before the Salvation Army Day Center closes. So we'll go wash our clothes, and then we'll have them for the next week.
Right.
But now there's only 3 outfits, and that's not enough.
I hear you.
So we need clothes too, like in general. I mean, y'all see what I mean? These are swim trunks and a t-shirt.
Swim trunks and a
And
t-shirt.
it's like the socks I got, my best friend had to give me these.
Right.
I'm lucky I have her. She's a very good person. She's let me stay with her off and on during the winter. And I can only stay there for 14 days, but it's better than nothing.
Right.
Sleeping on the couch better than nothing. And now she's pregnant, so I'm not going over as much because, I don't want her to get sick off me if I get sick or something. So with her being pregnant, I won't go over as much. Every now and again, I'll go over and charge up, and we'll sit and hang out. Yeah.
All right. So, you said you've been homeless for 3 years. What is your plan to? And I know you hear this from a lot of people. What's your plan to better yourself?
We'll see. I'm working with Highlands through Abingdon.
Right.
I have a case manager named Sabrina. I got me a nice therapist and stuff, and I'm come tomorrow. I'm gonna go get my meds, my psych meds and stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes, I just got out of I'm not gonna lie, I just got out of the crisis center today because I called 988 because I had to, because I got so stressed out, I was gonna blow my brains out.
Oh, you don't need to do that. I know it's hard, and me telling you that because
Yeah.
I live in a house and you live here,
Yeah.
but I watched my best friend do that back when I was 18.
Hell, I was walking here in the park, and that big tall tree right here, and somebody was sitting there just swinging back and forth. Like they were already
Yeah.
hanging themselves. They were dead. I
Yeah,
come
I've heard
down there,
that.
just couldn't get no airflow to him. I called the ambulance. I said, do CPR. I was doing CPR. Nothing was. He was too far gone. And
Yeah, it happens a
he
lot.
was one of my good buddies, so it really hurt me, to see him like that because he didn't talk to me.
Right.
Like I tell my sponsee all the time, because I got my sponsor now. I tell him all the time, if you need me, call me, because if I find out you relapse, I'm gonna walk down there to your fucking state and whoop your ass.
Right.
Because it doesn't just make you look bad when you relapse, it makes your sponsor look bad too for not being there for you.
Right. Well, I appreciate you doing this interview with us. Is there anything that you want to tell the people on Tattoo Couple?
Yes. Also, Sam, he said, case manager at the day center up here. They need donations bad for the clothes in the thrift store. If you have any extra clothes, kids' clothes, adults' clothes, jackets that you don't need, come donate them so we can have them.
Well, now this is going all over the world, so
Yeah.
if you want to, they can ship it to them.
Yeah.
Or they can ship it to me and I can send it to them.
Yep. Either way, whatever. And hey, we get happy when you just pull in the parking lot and say, hey, does anybody need clothes? Because we'll walk right to your car and get it and leave you alone after that.
That's what I'm going to try and do. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and get book bags full of hygiene, clothes, socks.
We also need food. Food's a big thing for us because some of us we can't get out. Like my sister, you see her right up there in a wheelchair.
Right.
I mean, we can't get out to get her food and stuff. So, like, it'll be raining or something, we'll be stuck under the bridge where we live. So, and we want to have food, and she'll be like, "Hey, go to the store," and I'm like, "It's raining. I'm not walking in the rain to get sick."
Right.
And she gets mad at me, but she's got to realize I can't just go buy food in the rain to get sick. I don't have no coats, no nothing. So, if y'all could maybe donate some food, some canned food, some cereal, something we could eat, that'd be appreciated.
All right. Well, again, what was your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. And Andrew is living here near the park.
No, actually, I live across the train tracks.
Oh, across the tracks over there. Okay. But I appreciate you doing this video, and I'm going to come back a little bit next week and see if anybody else wants to interview. And hey, come on up and holler at people if you see me over here interviewing them.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you, Andrew, and I'm going to try and help y'all. I really am. And with the people of Tattoo Couple, we're really going to try and get this up and going.
Yeah.
So I hope it helps, and we'll see where we go from there, and I'll see y'all about the same time this next week.
Okay.
All right, man, I appreciate it. All right, guys. So that was Andrew. He seemed like a nice young man. Tazewell, if he walked from Tazewell's a pretty good ways away from us. Walking distance anyway. And then when I got home today, I noticed I had some more Bibles that I'm going to be taking and giving out for the people over there. And instead of, doing the interviews, I like doing that. But I'm thinking about it. I just want to go sit and talk to them. Not an interview, not nothing like that. Just go talk to them. Because when the people around here talk to them, they snub their nose at them. And they're just mistreated. I think they're mistreated. I mean, you've seen how he said that boy said he was so afraid. That's another thing, Mary Jane. There's places around here that I'm going to show you that are empty buildings that they could take and put these people in them like apartments and stuff. Yeah, but luckily this gentleman said that he does have a what do you call it? A
Case manager.
manager. Yes, thank you, honey. Damn, you was loud there for a minute. I'm sorry. But like I said, he was, I think he said 22. But I'll show you the Bibles that we got today. Oh.
Am I still echoing, guys? I don't know what in the world was going on. I tried to fix it while the interview was going on. I'm hoping I'm not echoing no more.
These are actually, no laughing, guys. No laughing, no laughing, no laughing.
Thank you, guys. I don't know. Well, Rebel didn't. He had his echo on, or he had his echo turned off. And I guess where I'm up here and I'm not on the link where we're up here together, I was echoing through his. So I don't know how that works. I'm not tech savvy, guys. Y'all know this about me. I don't know.
All right. This is they're called the Book of Jesus. They're little Bibles, is what they are to me. But this is what they are. They're little leather, nice leather. They have the, I don't know, can y'all see that? Jesus heals many people.
I can't see them real
Jesus.
good because your background's faded out. There you go. That's a little bit better.
Yeah. Jesus heals the cripple. It tells about the life of Jesus. And they're pretty good books. I'm reading one right now. And we got 120 of these. And in this case, we got this case, and then we got 120 the other day. So we'll be handing them out next week. If anybody wants one, they're free of charge. They were sent to me free of charge, and they will be given, because I don't think you should pay for a Bible. In my opinion, and I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not, much on the Bible. I can tell you I've read it. I can tell you some of the things that are in it. But I know for a fact in my heart that these should be just given away. This or anything to teach about the Bible or the Bible. They should be free of charge, in my opinion. So as you've seen, I'm going to put it back in there again. This is a link if y'all would like to help. There is the wish list for the homeless. I'm going to go back in there because I did talk to some of them today after I interviewed Andrew. And there was one gentleman that said that MREs would be good. So I'm going to go in there and look for MREs and add them. I'm going to have Becca do that because she loves to look up numbers.
Plus, I love to write.
But yeah, she does love to write. But if you'd like to check out the wish list, right there it is. You can click on it, and it should take you to the Amazon page. And Miss Beagle Mom, I did fix what you was telling Becca. It's in there now. And well, thank you. Thank you for coming in here and watching. Now, I may do some lives down there. I may do some lives, and it may just pop up. So I have a phone right here that's going to be nothing but for the lives on Tattoo Couple if I do go out. So we can sit there and talk. I'm going to try and get me some extra little battery packs to take with me and do that. But guys, the reason I wanted to do this, I don't care what people think of me anymore. Really don't care, because I know in my heart of hearts who I am, who that lady is right there. Whether people want to believe us or not, that's fine. Whether people don't want to believe us, that's fine. But I know I want to help these people because we used to be homeless. We was homeless twice while we were married. The first time was when my mom passed away. And the second time was after my brother passed away, before we got this place over on Windsor's, wasn't it, huh? Was it Windsor?
The first time it was when Mama passed away. And then we stayed with his brother for a little bit, and then he passed away after we got our house on the Tennessee side. And then we moved on the Virginia side, and we lived there for a couple of years, and then our house got sold from underneath us.
Yeah.
And we stayed in a motel for almost a year before we found the house that we were in now.
And it does suck. It does. It really does. Now, the first time wasn't too bad because, well, I mean, it's bad, but it wasn't too bad because we didn't stay there for long. Because my brother found out that we was living in a motel. I won't tell nobody that I'm, you know, like that. So my brother come over and said, "Y'all ain't going to spend the holidays here. Just pack all your stuff and move in with me." Which I wanted to be around him for a while because I knew he wasn't going to be with us much longer because he had pancreatic cancer. So we stayed with him. I don't know how long,
I think about 6 months, something like that.
6 months, and then we got the house over on Windsor, and yeah. Then when we got the house on Windsor, it was about a week or two later that he passed away, and then when they sold the house over here on Moore Street is when we went. Is that when we went? Yeah, when they sold the house off from under us over here on Moore Street is when we went back in. And to be honest, guys, I was working, but I wouldn't make it. I was making very, very, very minimum wage, the least that you can make without getting in trouble. And that lady right there got out and worked her hiney off in DoorDash, Instacart, and everything. And with what I gave her and everything, we had to come up with $300 per week. Was it 300 or 325? I think it was 300. 300 per week just to stay in that motel. But we did have a nice motel room. Now, I'll give it that. It was a big size. It was 3 beds. So 2 boys slept in one, Trendy slept in one, and me and Angel slept in another. So that wasn't too bad.
But it was rough because you can't. And we, like if we didn't come up with the money, we would stress. And we're like, where's our babies going to lay their head at night? We can't sleep in the car, and that was always our mindset. Like we wasn't worried about, me and Rebel was not worried about us. We was worried about where our babies are going to lay their head at night.
No, because I can sleep in a car. I have many times.
And when you got babies, it's a different story, and you have to make sure that they're taken care of. And then we ate a lot of TV dinners and a lot of sandwiches because you cannot cook dinner in a motel room. Yeah, it was awful. But I'm like, I literally worked my ass off. Like Rebel worked at Domino's, and he worked at Burger King while we was homeless during those times. And the rest of the time he was with me, and we would DoorDash and Instacart from pretty much daylight until it was time to go to bed, just to make sure that these babies had a roof over their head for the time being.
Becca would have to get the kids up, get them ready, drive them to the school. And by the time that she got back to the room, I was already dressed, drinking my coffee. And we would get up and go until we had to pick the kids up. And then we would go to about, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. And then go home, go to bed, start it all over again. We done that for a year. So I know what it's like not having a home. I don't know what it's like. Back when I was younger, yes, I know what it was like. Hold on just a minute.
Plus, way before I met Rebel, I'll just tell my story too. Way before I met Rebel, as you guys know, that we've been together almost 16 years. And before I met him, I was with relationships with women and stuff like that. But I used to couch hop. So I was considered homeless too. I would walk wherever I needed to go. I would sleep on the couch. If my friend had a, couch for me to lay my head at night. I basically was starving to death. I dropped down a buttload of weight and was pretty much starving to death. Like I would sit there and scrounge just to have something to eat. I worked at McDonald's at the time. That one time I was homeless, and my whole entire check went for the person, that I was sleeping on their couch. Didn't leave me a penny. So I was very, very, very bad sick when I worked at McDonald's. They took me in the emergency room several times because I was very malnourished. And I would eat like crumbs of like if there was a cookie in the thing that they put the cookies in at McDonald's, I would eat the crumbs just to have a little something to eat. But I went to the emergency room several times because I was severely dehydrated because I was working, but I didn't have no money because the person that I was couch hopping with or staying with, they took my whole entire paycheck for their bills and didn't leave me with nothing. So I had to scrounge just to have something to eat. So I was literally starving to death. Like I said, I went to the emergency room several times, way before I met Rebel. Emergency room several times, malnourished, severely dehydrated, like walking on pretty much death's door because I didn't have no food and no water. And like if I was afraid to get a cup of water at their house because it was a bill, but even though they took my whole paycheck, you can't have water because that costs money. So like I wasn't getting no nutrients. Like I said, I was scrounging and I would eat stale crackers just to have something to eat. It was very bad. So just to hear these stories is absolutely heartbreaking because I've been there and I know Rebel's been there and I know a lot of people have been there. But it's extremely heartbreaking when you know what that person's going through because you've literally walked in them shoes, literally.
But guys, I just wanted to show you the interview. Like I said, I'm going to do some more, but it's not going to be an interview. I'm just going to sit down and talk to him, human to human. And Tyler goes with me. He's the one that went with me today. He was standing behind me. If you could see the shadows on the ground, that was Tyler's shadow. And Rocket Queen, if she ever comes in here, is going to be very, very upset with Tyler. Babe, tell him I said come in here. But we love each and every one of you too, Nani. Thank you so much. All
Love
right.
you too, Connie.
So, hold on a minute. Nani, look at his hair. It's all gone. But he did make sure he had that little design there, which I think it looks pretty
I
cool.
know, right? Nani's like, I've known Tyler this whole time, many years, and he's always had long hair. Tell me about it.
But he
Tell
looks
me
good.
about it.
See, Nani said it looks good though.
Thank
Rocket
you.
Queen's gonna have a fit.
Yeah, Rocket Queen's the one that thinks you're the headbanger.
I
Hold
can
on, guys.
still
I'll
make
show
my
you
hair
the
without
without
it.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be the same.
I'm gonna go
All right.
doing some.
But guys, like I said, if y'all want, here's that link again. If y'all want to help in any way, I'm gonna go in there after this and put it up.
I'm gonna go and do some.
What is that?
This is Tyler's hair. Hold on.
Oh,
Let me turn this off.
It
Look,
weighs about 4 pounds.
that's Tyler's hair. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
that's the link. If y'all want to go look at it, like I said, I'm gonna add some MREs to it. If y'all want to donate, that is a lot of hair at Red Pill. And be looking for another video next week with someone new on it. Don't forget tomorrow night on White Trash Family, though, we're going to have a 90s concert. So be sure to send your music in through the email or in Discord. Don't forget to do it. Or if you send it another way, send it that way. And Wednesday, I did miss the movie. I completely forgot about it. And Sunday, I was doing something that I couldn't. But this Sunday, we'll have a movie.
Oh, hey, Summer.
And this Wednesday, we'll have a movie. Don't care what's going on. And there's the bonfire. Let me get the Discord, honey.
Oh, Summer didn't see me on here.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Give me just a second.
You know which movie to put to.
And this is for Discord. If you want to go over there and put your movie or your request in there, there's a bonfire request. And hello, Kathy. And there is the email that Angel put in. Just copy that email. When you send it in, tell me the name of the song, who it's sung by, and your YouTube name. That way I can't dox you. And tomorrow night is 90s music of any kind. Whatever you want to hear, I don't care. All the way from Beethoven all the way up to heavy metal. Don't care. Now Tyler really looks like Hunter.
Well, I have a show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for some
And that's Hunter.
karaoke, guys.
Yeah, she's going to be live at what time?
9 p.m. Eastern for some
9
karaoke. So I
p.m.
can't wait
Eastern.
to hear your new songs. I think I heard them, ones that you've recently posted, but I don't know if those are the songs you're talking about. But they were awesome. They were awesome.
He does, don't he? She said wins. Well, thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you.
Thank
Now,
you.
there's a place in there called Bonfire Request. If you want to hear a song, go in there and put it in there, and I'll put it on for tomorrow night. But I stopped taking them at midnight. Midnight tonight, I stopped taking them.
What y'all talking about? You got you got triplets sitting right there on that side. Look at all that. They look exactly like. Look at them. It's triplets. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah.
68 model, 99 model, 2010 model. 68
Yeah.
model is the better one, though.
That's a lie. You wish you grew up in the 2000s.
No.
Yes.
Best years.
Thank you, Red Pill.
Rebel needs hair though.
Yes, he does.
I
That
got
man's
hair.
balder than a beard.
I've got both.
Well, if he
But yours won't grow with
I
them.
got the top hair, the bottom
That's
hair
good.
going in.
Cherry Forever has
Good
long,
I
beautiful
just
red
like
hair,
her
don't
girl.
she, babe? Long, beautiful red hair. And she and I'm just being honest, she dresses like a tramp, but she don't care.
Guys, thank you for coming in tonight, though. Be sure to watch for next week. We're going to do that one live. Right here's the phone to do it on. So, yeah, that will be live. I got to get a, what'd you call that? Where I can stand it up?
Tripod.
Tripod. I got to get a tripod.
$5.
I got one of them today, and it broke.
From where?
Pablo.
Oh, I work for fun. Which one did you get?
Even had the remote with it. And I went to pull it out, and when I did it, the leg fell off.
The legs just do this. They come out on the side. Like this.
Our house is always interesting, guys.
Yes, it is. Red pill. I shave mine. Try to shave it every now and then, like once
Never
a
a
week.
dull moment.
This
Sometimes-
is Mr. Queen.
Sometimes
So-
it don't happen.
Oh, you got the magnet one too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Well, we're gonna have to bring her out on Tattooed Rebels, because that's where she first originally came out at. So she's gonna have to come out on Tattooed Rebels again very soon.
We'll see.
Rebel.
We'll see.
Call up Cherry and say,
Okay.
"Hey, come on, girl, make a special appearance. Everybody wants to see you."
All right, guys. Listen, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you want to, please go back up. Nani says she's due for a visit. Go back up there. Where'd it go? Right here. Click on that link. You can go. If you'd like to donate to the homeless, you can send it to me and I'll send it out. Give it out. There's beagles. There is backpacks in there. There's socks. There's shirts. There's jackets. There's tents. There's sleeping bags. Getting ready to put MREs in there. It does scream Rocket Queen, don't it? But guys, I do appreciate y'all coming in. Don't forget to come over tomorrow and watch some music with us. And guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for being here. Much love and respect. I know it was a short one. Hopefully the next one will be longer. It was getting a little chilly out there, and I don't do good with chili, but it is what it is. And guys, as I always say, if you'd like to, you can tip right there in the Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You do not have to. It's not required. Just come in here and watch a show and listen to the stories of this. And I will be doing a walk around to show you some of the places that should be converted into, I think, homes for the homeless. So, guys, you be good, be safe. Much love and respect. We'll see you tomorrow on White Trash Family for the bonfire. Saturday is Brantley Gilbert concert, so please go over there. The lives are already set up. All you got to do is go hit the like and that little notify button, and when we go live, it will bring you over there. So much love and respect, guys. Remember, the homeless need our help, guys. If we don't do it, who's going to do it? I love the president. I love America. But if we don't stand up and do something, then who's going to do it? Who is going to do it? We have to help each other. And we were helped when we was homeless, so I want to give back as much as I can, and it's hard, but I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. So, guys, much love and respect. Y'all be good. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow night on White Trash Family. Hopefully, Angel will be here to do some dancing for you. But if not, she will be here at 9 p.m. for some karaoke. So, guys, thank you for stopping by. Much love and respect. And remember, let's help the homeless, and don't forget your veterans. Because if it wasn't for the veterans, we couldn't do the things that we do.
Exactly
So much love
right.
and respect. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Tattooed couple. We'll be back next week. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Y'all be good and stay safe.